All right, it's hard to believe back to school season is here. I say it every year. And just in time for the return to the classroom, Easterseals MORC is partnering with Michigan-based publishing group Cherry Lake to inspire children through reading. Their new book series is written by individuals with disabilities and focus on notable men and women throughout history that have disabilities. Here to tell us more about the book series is Lindsay Calcaterra, Vice President of Communication at Easterseals MORC. Lindsay, good seeing you again.
Good to see you.
And we're talking about summer flying by, and it's always good to get the reading plan in order. What a wonderful series. Can you just tell us about what the series is?
Sure. It's called the Itty Bitty Bio Series, and it's targeted towards our earliest readers, so about kindergarten, first grade range. It came about from a partnership between Easterseals National and Cherry Lake Publishing. Each book was written by a person with a disability about somebody in the disability community, large historical figures and key role models in the disability community.
And how were not only the authors selected, but how were the featured individuals, these men and women, how were they selected too?
Easterseals National really engaged directly with the disability community to select both the authors and the subjects. So some of the authors are actually staff members of Easterseals National. One of the subjects, Anita Cameron, actually wrote her own book, and the others were recommended by individuals in the disability community.
That's fantastic. And can you give us an idea of maybe just some of the subjects that you have here for some of these books?
Sure. We have Jason Benetti, who actually works as the play-by-play announcer for the Chicago White Sox while living with cerebral palsy.
Okay.
We have Alice Wong, who started something called the Disability Visibility Movement, which collects oral histories of folks with disabilities to really amplify their voices in the media. And somebody like Judy Heumann, she's known as the mother of the disabilities movement. She worked for multiple presidential administrations, helping to pass really key legislation like the Americans with Disabilities Act.
And kind of what's behind getting this started? What was the thought behind it?
So the Bio Series is actually the second series that has come from the partnership. So the first series was called Understanding Disability, and it had titles like Service Dogs and Disabilities Etiquette, and now we have the Bio Series. And it really came about from thinking about how can we better educate kids about disabilities. So, you know, kids are going out in the community, they're encountering and interacting with people with disabilities all the time, you know, maybe in school. And sometimes parents and other adults, they don't always know how to talk to kids about disabilities. So the books are really great tools for having those conversations and really teaching ideas like being proud of yourself and seeing ability and overcoming obstacles in a way that even young kids can really understand and learn from.
And it's about relating to everyone, right? Making everyone feel like they matter, they count, they're involved. So I think this is a perfect step in doing that. Are these sold individually or are these sold as a series?
You can buy them individually or as a set.
Okay.
And actually 10% of the proceeds from the books come back to support programs at Easterseals MORC.
Wonderful. And how do we get a hold of these books?
You can go to our website at www.eastersealsmorc.org, or you can visit Cherry Lake Publishing website directly as well.
Wonderful. And you do so much with the Easterseals MORC with people awareness of disabilities. What are some of the other things you're doing?
At Easterseals MORC, we provide comprehensive services to children and adults who have mental illness, physical or developmental disabilities. Some of our main services include individual and group therapy, autism services, and providing supports for people with disabilities really to help them live more independently in the community.
Wonderful. And of course, we have all that information on our website at WXYZ.com. Lindsay, it's always lovely to have you in. Thank you for all of this. And be sure to, of course, look up these books. Summer reading, we know how it is. School's just around the corner. So stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.